What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 13 of the Next Wave podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Blake Zanny Janney, joined by my bud, Zach D. Woody Woodall. Today, we're going to be covering our usual topics from the CDL, Halo, Rocket League, what's going on this week around the world, talk a little bit of some sports as one of the major championships just happened. But nonetheless, thank you for joining us for another episode, and we'll see you after the intro. All right, Dak. Haven't talked to you in a few days.
Yeah.
Was gone for a few days on my Colorado trip. How you been?
Good. Same old stuff going on, just playing Rocket League and COD pretty much, but things have been good. I hit 5 out of my 7 Super Bowl bets last night, which we'll get into later, but that was great. And I'm just sad that football's over, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a long 6 months until we get some football back. But we do have March Madness to look forward to.
That's
at
true.
least. I probably won't be paying that much attention to it, but at least it's something to watch if nothing's on. But yeah, good to hear it. Just got back from Colorado, tried snowboarding again for the second time, and decided that it's not for me.
Yeah. What's
Not for me.
What's so bad about it?
I don't know.
Because you have a skateboarding background, for those that don't know. Blake used to be a hardcore skater.
Yeah, and I was pretty good, and I really had a lot of fun skateboarding, and still do whenever I dabble in it from time to time. So I don't know what it is about snowboarding. It's really not the same. Being strapped in for good and like utilizing mainly your body for movement.
Mm-hmm.
It felt a little bit different. I also didn't like just some parts of like the mountain and skiing is not friendly to snowboarders because you cross over like from left to right more often than skiers do, and skiers just go down a lot faster, especially like comparing like a newer snowboarder and a newer skier. A newer
Yeah.
skier still gets down faster, and like I have to worry about where I'm going as well as where everyone else is, and that
Yeah.
annoys the fuck out of me. So
Yeah, you
and
can't
also
just like get up there and go. Like,
right.
yeah, that would be
Yeah.
annoying. And for me,
So
I'm
yeah.
I'm horrible at skating and shit like that. So if I had to turn a lot, it'd be over, dude. I'm taking
Yeah.
someone with me.
And like going up the fucking lift and then getting back down, you're dead, and it's just like so weird that you just do it over and over and over again. And I just looked at it kind of like a chore. So like I knew
Really?
as soon as I had that thought in my head that it felt like a chore, that I was just like, this is not
Yeah.
my cup of tea. Which is weird because of how much I love skateboarding and how good I was at skateboarding. So
So
it's
wait,
really weird.
so you were there for how long? Like 5 days?
I was there for 4 days. Skied, snowboarded 2 of them.
At what point in the trip did you realize this ain't for me?
So last year, I was not, or 2 years ago when we went for the first time, I was not very fond of it.
Yeah.
But my family was like dead set on, was like, just take a lesson. You'll enjoy it a lot more. Take a lesson. You'll get the right instructions and technique, and you'll be able to enjoy it more. So I was like, okay. And then we went back this year. I took the lesson on the first day, and I was a lot better, and I somewhat enjoyed myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't really fall that much. I figured out how to like get up, and I know how to like S turn and all that, and I got down a blue, and like it was all right.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day I didn't do it, and then Saturday I went back out, and I felt like shit all day, so I didn't get out there till like after lunch to meet up with everyone. And then I was like, all right, I finally mustered up the willpower to go up and do a run with everyone.
Uh-huh.
We get up there, and like 10 seconds in, I fall, and I'm like, fuck. And then I get back
Yeah.
up, and we're on like this skinny blue that eventually gets into like a flatter green area.
Uh-huh.
But like we're on this like the top, this like skinny blue, and there's just hella skiers coming down, and it's
Oh,
fucking
God.
overstimulating, and I fall again, and it's at a point where I felt like I shouldn't have fallen, and it just
Yeah.
annoyed the shit out of me. I immediately unstrapped my boots, looked at my family, said, fuck this shit, and said, I'm done. I don't like this. I'm not having fun. And I walked up the mountain and rode the lift down,
Damn.
which was riding the lift down, I found out is the most embarrassing thing on the planet.
Oh,
I'm
really?
the only one. I'm pretty sure someone yelled pussy at me.
No
and
way.
yeah, it was embarrassing.
Dog, that is comedy. No way.
I'm pretty sure I heard someone yell pussy in the distance. I'm pretty sure it was someone
Uh,
under me that was skiing yelled pussy.
he's just going 40 miles an hour down the hill. He looks up. He's
Yeah.
like, "You pussy."
Like, you know that video, I'm a giraffe, and he like,
Yeah.
phew. It's like that, a pussy. But yeah, that was my week. But other than that, had a great time in Colorado. Got to smoke the hashish, some
Oh.
real hashish. It was amazing. Love that shit. Had a good time. Me and Grant out there listening to like old Travis Scott and old
Hell
Kanye
yeah.
and shit, just vibing.
Just
Yeah,
mountains
that
around,
was
dude. What a vibe.
super fun.
Hell
But yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Other than that, it was just a chill vibe with the family. But let's go ahead and get into some nitty gritty about our last night's viewing party of the
Oh yeah.
Super Bowl. The
Oh
Chiefs
yeah.
back to back. I hated it that they won.
I
Like
know,
I didn't
dude.
care who won, but the fact that they won, and it's like, dude, we just got over the Patriots.
Yeah.
Like, let us have this.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
or
honestly,
Niners
the Niners, that is tragic, bro. I feel like both times they've lost, they played better most of the game and then just let the
crumbled.
Chiefs hang around too long, and the Chiefs just win it at the end.
Did you see that they asked Kyle Juszczyk about like the overtime strategy, and he was like, we didn't even like, I didn't even know that the overtime rules were like that. We just assumed it was like the same as playoffs, and so we wanted the ball and wanted to score and whatnot. And then they asked Chris Jones about it, and he said, yeah, we had a game plan the whole week. We knew that if we got to overtime, that we wanted them to have the ball. That way, if they score, we were going to go for two and try and win the game.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, like they really just got outcoached.
No, yeah, 100%, bro. Good coaches will find details like that and plan for it. So that's
Crazy that
dude.
Juszczyk is about to play in the Super Bowl and he doesn't know the overtime rules.
I know. Yeah.
I'm not saying that's on him specifically. Like obviously, like Shanahan can relay that.
Yeah. Yeah,
What?
the fullback Juszczyk was saying that?
Juszczyk,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, dude, that's crazy that they weren't prepared for that.
Meanwhile, Andy Reid telling his players, as Chris Jones said, a whole like strategy
Yeah.
for overtime. So like you can just tell that they were outcoached. I can't believe that
dynasty level
if
coaching
the
right there.
Niners, what's even crazier is if the Niners won, Juwan Jennings would have been MVP.
I know, dude. He was going crazy.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Throw for one, caught for one, two.
I don't know. I didn't even look at the stat lines.
Well, I know he threw for one and caught for one. He might have caught for two. Honestly, I feel like he did score one at the very end, but I don't know if that was his one.
Yeah.
But yeah, congrats to the Chiefs. This Taylor Swift stuff. Can't believe people thought he was gonna like propose after.
I
Like,
know, bro.
come on,
That's
dude. They've
wild.
been dating for less than a year. What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
And
like,
she's had like so many boyfriends,
8
over the
boyfriends,
years
yeah.
that'd just be crazy. I don't know.
That'd be insane. Like, I don't even see them staying. Like, even if they do, I don't see them fucking dying together. Like,
Really?
like
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna break up or something.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But
Yeah.
had the Chiefs lost, Kelsey like yelling at Andy Reid on the sideline would have looked so much worse. Like that would have looked so bad on them.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was nothing. It was weird to see and react like in the first quarter you're acting like that. But like the answer that Andy Reid gave after, the answer that Andy Reid gave after, I was like, yeah, I knew that's what, like, it's not that big of a deal. He was just like, get me in, I want to fucking score. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
So I mean, I get it.
But at the time, it looked like they were collapsing.
Beefing. Yeah. He was about to fall over, bro. Andy Reid was about to collapse.
I know, bro.
But anyways, let's get into some Call of Duty here. Enough about out of game shit. It's time to live our real lives in the game.
Sir.
We have some CDL roster mania going on here, as well as some map and gun changes. Let's touch on the quick roster changes. So last episode we were talking about all of the post major pickups and all that. There were rumors of Illy being dropped, and so we were definitely against that, unless it was some out of game weird shit going on, or maybe his comms weren't the best. Right, those are the only things that we could think about for reasons to drop him, because he's their best player. So the Surge have announced, pending league approval, that Brezzy is coming into the lineup, but they haven't said for who yet.
Yeah, dude.
That's the weird part. So we've got the highly rumored Illy dropping, and then we have a confirmed pickup to the starting roster of Brezzy, but they have yet to say what for or for who for.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. I mean,
I'm so confused.
it just seems like most of the time these rumors turn out to be true. So I'm assuming it's going to be Illy.
Yeah.
Maybe they just like don't want to post it yet, or I don't know, bro. Like that's so weird that everyone
really
kind of
weird.
knows, but they haven't confirmed.
Yeah, or he might be on the substitute role, and they didn't feel the need to.
And if
I
they've
feel
been
like you gotta
scrimming,
say
we
that.
would know who their for is, because everyone finds out in scrims.
No, I'm pretty sure that's why it's rumored Illy, because of the scrim rosters. Now,
Okay.
no one streams scrims,
Yeah.
but I've seen some like tweets like Arcity's, like it was in like a tweet thread or something,
Mhm.
and like was talking about their scrims, and someone said like, how is everyone, even your new fourth in the game, but you? And it was like not leaking or anything, but I'm pretty sure that's where the rumors are coming from, is from
Gotcha.
people knowing the teams in scrims.
Yeah.
That haven't said anything like out loud.
Mhm.
So I think Brezzy's a great pickup, honestly. Like he's a very
Yeah.
solid player. Like he came on in BO4.
Mhm.
Was it
That's the last time I like remember him, or the first time
was
I
he on
remember
like the
him.
reciprocity team or something like that? It was like with whalers in them.
Dude, they just said
So
it the other day on the flank, and now I was like, oh yeah, I remember that team, and now I'm completely blanking.
yeah, Renegades?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
No,
Renegades.
Renegades
Anyways,
is Australian.
yeah, I don't know.
He was on Paris and MW though.
Yeah, he was on the bench, never
Yeah.
got the start. But he's always been like a solid player, like not like breakout, holy shit, but he's never like, oh, what happened to him, you know?
Mhm.
So I'm interested to see how he'll fit into this camp. Other than that, some other like not really roster news, but you know, player news is Pristini retired.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks to see. I think he was just in the since Cold War. You know, he had that stint on the Surge with Cold War, and he was kind of
Mhm.
good. Since then, he's kind of been in that challenger cycle. And he was like, he probably thought he was too good for that shit, honestly, and was
Yeah,
like, this is
and
not worth it.
that's what I was about to say. Like pros that played before the CDL and played at a high level like he did and literally won a ring.
Yeah.
Like being in challengers has to be so miserable for them, dude.
Yeah,
Just
knowing that you're
like you could
getting
be
worse playing these
yeah,
people.
Yeah, bro. And knowing where you could be and should be.
Yeah.
That's got to be really tough.
Yeah, definitely. And like, yeah, having a chip one, winning multiple events. He's part of one of the best listen-ins of all time. World War II, that capture the flag with Cillian Clayster, and he's
Yeah.
like, "I'm doing it over the gun.
Yeah.
Looks like my dick." That's like the best listen of all time, bro. There's that, and then let's go home with eyes.
Yeah.
You sexy man. Those are my
Yeah.
two favorite listen moments of all time. But yeah, congrats to Pristini on a great COD career.
Yeah.
Definitely was
Imbo's
a
retired
CW.
too. Imbo's, dude.
After 10 years, Imbos finally lets out a statement that he is retiring.
Yep. Put out the
That was
official
funny,
release.
Oh, he also tweeted, "Bro, I'm tired of this shit, bro. Everyone in ranked is hacking. I'm convinced." Or
Yeah.
something. Like that's what I said, bro. Everyone's fucking the best player ever in
Yeah,
ranked, and
bro.
it's so fucking annoying.
I think they were talking about it on Scump stream the other day. It was like it has to do with hidden MMR. So
Yeah,
like,
it does.
Yeah, like if you're frying in gold, they're gonna put you with another dude who's on his way to Crimson, but he's in gold
exactly.
right now.
Yeah, that's
so
why you see
it's just
like whenever
demon
you queue
lobbies.
up with your buddies at like the beginning of a season or whenever rank drops, and like I'm like, for example, like me and Justin would play an MW2, I'd be getting like 100 SR per win, and he's getting like 40, 50.
Yeah.
It's because they're trying to get me to my peak quicker, and they're like getting him to him at the same speed.
Mhm.
So like at 40 SR after 10 games, he'll be at this one while I'll be at like a whole rank ahead because that's where it thinks I should be.
Right.
So that's exactly how it works. And apparently Warzone right now is even worse because it's a free-to-play game.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah. So, but what's weird is that you have to buy the full, or no, I'm sorry.
Do you?
Wait, you have to reach level 55 still.
Okay.
So unless people are going like into Warzone and then just playing that until level 55,
up, bro. If you're hacked up, just
it's a quick level 55.
Yeah, and you throw some double XPs on, like you're getting there
You're
within the next few hours. Like
yeah, they're going to their grocery store and buying all the shit that has the
Yeah.
promo codes right now. But But I haven't. I don't want to. I don't even care about Warzone really at
Dude, you
all.
took
So.
vacation at the best time because last weekend the hacks were free.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. The hacks were free.
yeah.
Fucking. Oh golly, man, this is so fucking dumb. People suck.
Dude, but like the hacking website or whatever posted that, and then stupid people in the COD community are retweeting it, like giving it exposure just to get clicks on their tweet. It's like, bro, come on. Like, I don't think Nade
It's
Shot.
a cold world.
I'm just throwing Nade Shot out there just as a hypothetical. I don't know who actually quote tweeted it, but like you say Nade Shot quote tweets it, and he's like, "Oh, not playing Warzone this weekend," but 25,000 people see that tweet. They're like, "Oh, okay, it's free.
Yeah,
I'll try hacks."
10, 20 of them are bound
Yeah,
to check it out. You
yeah,
know.
bro.
So yeah, that's fucked up. But enough about cheaters. This is what they want. They want to hear people talk about
Yeah.
it. So fuck them. Moving on to some gun changes. So I don't know if this is still in effect, but they nerfed the MCW's handling. So I'm pretty sure I played like on the firing range earlier today. Um, Increased ADS time and sprint to fire time, so they just literally lowered the handling. It's not as
Yeah.
quick, which makes subs better. It doesn't really make that big a difference in the actual maps and modes. In terms of like when the sub will win the gunfight rather
Right.
than that. But what they really need to do, and Parasite said it as well, is revert those changes, get the handling back to where it was, and just decrease the headshot multiplier,
Yeah.
man. Like
Yeah.
it shouldn't
Because it's
it
a
shouldn't
4 bullet.
kill.
It's a 4 bullet.
Right,
If you,
right.
yeah, that's
So dumb.
ridiculous.
And if you get two, it's like
And it happens
it's
all the
insane.
time, bro. Like if
Oh
you're
yeah,
aiming at the chest, you're probably gonna hit him.
exactly. Yeah, though as easy it is to shoot in this game, it's really easy to get those headshots. And it's the worst when like you're running a sub and you get into like you round a corner and they're rounding a corner and they just get like a
Yeah,
lucky hip
bro.
fire shot.
Yeah.
And like you're using a rival, it's supposed to kill faster up close, but it doesn't have that headshot multiplier.
Mm-hmm.
Like something's got to be done about that. And so, I mean, the MCW really hasn't changed that much. There were some other ARs that got instantly GA'd. The AR in the sub, the BP50, which was the F2000,
Yeah.
and then the Ram 9, which is just like the Ram 7 but a sub version. It kind of looks like the MTAR from
Mhm.
Ghosts. They got insta GA'd. I don't get it. I really don't. Like, I don't understand why, if these two guns are so good, why don't you just use them instead?
Yeah.
Like why are we so glued to the day one meta and the first month meta of guns and after the first wave of GAs? Why are we so stuck to those?
Yeah.
Like it's a new major, it's a new split. You got new guns coming to you right in time for the new split. Use some different guns.
Mhm.
Imagine a game where each split is like a different meta.
That would be cool, and it would keep things fresh for sure. But
That's what I'm saying. Like why are we so
but
stuck in the mud?
the teams that are winning are not gonna want to do that.
Yeah,
You
you're
know?
right. You're right. And apparently I heard that the two people that voted in those guns were Optic and LA Thieves.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
And
But
so that makes sense, kind of.
yeah, that does make sense because Optic is obviously below FaZe and Ultra at the moment, so they would be down for a switch up. And then LA Thieves is the worst team in the league
At the bottom,
so
yeah.
yeah, that makes
Exactly.
sense.
But yeah, I saw some clips on it. I really wish I want to use it in the range just for fun and see what it was what it's like. But yeah, we're sticking to the Rival 9 MCW wave.
Well, did you see the Scrap and Dashy exchange? Yeah.
He was like, please use 4 BPs against us on Invasion, and he said it like happy
Gladly,
to or whatever.
yeah.
I don't know if it ever happened. I doubt it did because it got
I
GA'd.
wish it would, just so we could see. Like,
Yeah,
I wonder if it
because she was saying
would.
the MCW is still better.
Yeah. So
Which it might have been.
I wonder if the BP. No way. The BP probably kills just as fast, but the MCW is still good. I don't know, bro. It's new and it probably scared them because it's change, and people are scared of change.
Yeah, but also they did some health changes where so there was like after you stopped taking damage, there was like a certain amount of time before your regen started. They decreased that, and they also increased the rate at which you regen. So instead of it taking like 7.5 seconds to go from being one shot to full health, now it takes like 5.5 or 5 or something like that. So really good change, I think, in my opinion, because I really do feel like it's gonna help snaking.
Right.
Just because like you feel like you have to do it less to save your life. You can just lay down and pop back up, and you're not snaking. And and it just makes the game flow a little bit quicker. So
Yeah.
W change, in my opinion, for that. Another big W change that I loved is the kill feed duration changed from 10 seconds to 5 seconds. Because you look at the kill feed, and that's how you're like, all right, 3 dead, 4 dead,
Right.
and that's how you know if you can establish map control.
Right.
There are plenty of times where I'm calling out like 3 dead or 4 dead, and there's 1 or 2 people already at a cut
Yeah.
that I just pushed after looking at the kill feed. And I forget that it sticks there for fucking ever.
Yeah.
So they cut it down to 5 seconds. So now whenever you actually see that 3 or 4 on the, or even 2 on the kill feed, like you know you're okay to get some map control.
Okay, yeah, that is a good change because I've had that happen like 3 times in the last week, dude.
Yeah.
Where I'll
It's,
call
I
out
love
like
it.
yeah, I'll call out like 3 or 4 dead, and then there's like 2 waiting on us at hill.
Yeah, it's like, wait, how? What?
Yeah.
You were just in the kill feed. It's because it's fucking 10 seconds long, and I know snipers are happy about that too. Like pub snipers going for quad feeds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or I guess they're pissed about it. It's
Yeah.
harder to hit a quad feed now, but it also provides.
I don't know
more
why they
validity.
wouldn't just change that for ranked only then.
I don't know. That probably wasn't there. The thought process that I just explained probably wasn't. They probably have a completely different thought process to it. It's probably the reverse. People don't want to see them getting like in shipment.
Yeah.
You die spawn again. You see your name twice in the kill feed. You're like fuck, and you leave. That's probably their thinking. They're like, let's get their name off. Like get people showing them dying off quicker so they can have a better experience.
Help them forget.
Yeah, that's probably it, bro. That's probably
funny.
their thought process. So they did it across everything. The last thing to touch on here for COD before we move on is some map changes going into Split 2. So Skid Row S&D. So there's a new map that came to the map pool called Rio. It's pretty traditional 3-lane map. It's just kind of a top middle is up escalators on each side. So it's kind of a timing battle for the most part. But other than that, it lays out pretty well. And so it got added into the rotation. So first new map to come into the CDL. Skid Row S&D is being replaced by it, and so is Terminal Hardpoint. Me personally, I would have taken Invasion out first after this latest spawn update, dude.
Yeah.
Invasion is the fucking worst shit.
Yeah.
I hate it.
But Terminal Hardpoint, I mean, that's a good.
Yes, if you're,
swap.
I mean, yeah, it's not like you're not going to take out Karachi or, Skid Row or in Sub Base.
Right.
I think Sub Base is better than Terminal and Invasion. So I'm glad they did one of the worst two.
Yeah.
But Skid Row S&D, I'm also really happy about. I hated how that map played on offense, especially just like. I don't know. I just hated how it played. You're limited to like one team push, and then you're fucked. So
yeah.
Excuse
Bless
me.
you.
Holy, thank you. Dang. But yeah, I'm excited to see a new map in the CDL and see how it changes up. Who do you think is going to be the best Rio search map or Rio search team?
Oh man. Probably Ultra or Phase, honestly. It'll just be one of them. It doesn't matter, dude.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But this map is this map going to be like good for subs? Cuz like
yes, it's better for subs.
Cuz it does seem like the outer part is kind of just there, and then like the middle is going to be like where all the action is, and like you can get Mixie in there.
Yeah, so the middle really leads to all 4 corners of the map and like to like a middle cut. And so there is going to be more room for subs, I believe. There's a couple hills where it's going to be hard for a sub.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think subs are going to be viable. I think it might be a 2-2 split. I can see a 3-1 split. But I'm pretty sure we're going to see some 2-2 splits on that map, which is good.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Just something new.
Yeah.
And then they also had, did you see they had like 2 new maps come in, Vista and Departures or whatever?
Yeah. They look good. For some reason, they announced that those will not be implemented for Split 2, and they'll have to wait for Split 3, which is like, I don't get it at all. Like, if we're implementing a new map now, that just because it came out earlier than these maps doesn't mean we can't add the newer maps.
Yeah, that's
like,
stupid. I don't know why they have a hard deadline for that.
Apparently, Departures and Vista both look like great maps, too. Apparently, Vista looks like a really good hardpoint map, and just overall good map, and Departures does too. But I've yet to see gameplay on them.
Regardless, we still have Split 3, so hopefully we can get those added in before Champs play them for an entire split. and
Yeah,
then have them for champs.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm excited for the matches to come back this weekend.
Dude, me too,
We've
bro.
got
It's
them
been too
coming
long.
back on Friday. Finally, it's been 2.5, 3 weeks. So definitely excited to watch some COD this weekend. But let's go ahead and jump into some weekend recap, going through some Rocket League and some Halo. Just to jump into Halo really quick, we had a 2K or 5K, whatever it was, over the weekend for some pro points seeding in the HCS. As y'all know, we're Team Optic over here, big green wall guys. So they ended up going to the grand finals against FaZe and got 4-1, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and we will have better reporting on Halo as the season goes on. I haven't even been paying attention really, but as soon as I turned on Scump's watch party for it, they were losing 3-1, and it was the final map, and they were getting like suffocated. In Halo, whenever a team is just getting all the power weapons, all the camos, like just have all the map control, and
Yeah,
Optic just couldn't get out of their spawn, bro. It was just
an
hard to watch.
avalanche.
Yeah. So
It's a
phase is
rolling
phase is still
snowball.
there, but we just picked up dead zones now instead of APG. So I'm
Yeah.
sure they're still, trying to get the team chem down, and they'll get
I
better.
saw some highlights. Didn't get to watch any actual maps or anything though. I definitely wanna watch some Halo the next time it comes on. But yeah, they ended up just getting 4-1 by FaZe. FaZe just
Yeah.
didn't skip a beat since they won champs and just look like a really good team. So as far as Optics performance goes, they went from third to second. So
That's good.
they're on the up and up.
Yeah.
So nothing to be too scared about there. Hopefully they'll just get better as time goes on with Dead Zone, or Penguins, formerly known.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much all the relevance that Halo has for us to talk about. Jump into some Rocket League for us here, Dak.
Yeah. So over the weekend we had the European qualifier regional, I guess, for Rocket League. We got Vitality, we got BDS, we got K Corp over there. Probably three of the best teams in the world. And it's not even close, Blake. I'm not going to lie, bro. It's not even close, dog. Just watching Europe as a whole, bro, like their sixth best team could dominate here, bro. Like they're
Gosh
nuts,
damn it.
bro. They just play, it seems like they play together as a team more than North America does. Like we do like a lot of solo plays and bumping and shit, and there's like they do like crazy pass plays and they're just
Yeah,
on one, bro. So
that sounds like
it was a blast
CS,
though. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of funny how different regions have different play styles. But
especially in that kind of game.
yeah. But I mean, the teams that we expected to do well did well. There's a new team that formed this year. They're called Gentlemates. Alpine is the sponsor, I believe. Gentlemates Alpine or Alpine Gentlemates, I don't know. But it's players that used to be on Vitality, not Vitality, but like BDS, K Corp, like those top teams. It's people that have been dropped over the last couple of years. They kind of formed their own team and they showed up, bro. They made it all the way to
Damn.
grand finals. They beat Vitality in a game 7 in the semifinals.
Saw that.
Dude, it was crazy, bro. There was like 12 seconds on the clock or something, and Vitality scored to go up 1, and then on the kickoff, they scored a kickoff goal to force overtime, and then won it. Yeah, so that was
lit.
That was shocking. That was crazy. That was a good game. And then K Corp versus BDS, the reverse sweep in semifinals was one of the craziest series I've watched in a while.
I need to watch that.
BDS went up 3-0 on Carmine Corp. Carmine Corp has Vatira, who's arguably the best player in the game last year, besides Zen. And they were down 3-0. It was looking like they were just going to get stomped. And all of a sudden, they won game 4, got a little bit of steam, got a little bit of confidence, won game 5. And then you could just tell, bro, BDS was like, oh, shit. Like, we let them back in. And they were just like whiffing and making bad plays after that. Ended up losing the series. Yeah. So where was I?
You
I was
wrapped
just talking
up
about
Rocket
pretty
League.
much like, yeah, just that okay. All right,
So like,
listen up, y'all. Listen up, y'all. We had an interruption. We have a very special guest. All right, you may have seen him featured in some shorts recently. The Riot Shield montage that got a lot of haters on YouTube. I did diffuse the situation though. Me and him are homies now. He said I was good at the game, but we have Protein Pug with us. Woo! Asa, welcome to the show, man. How you doing?
Yeah, man, we're doing great. Just came back from a feed, some orange chicken at a random brand new Chinese restaurant off the block. And
Okay.
yeah,
You-
doing great, man.
nice.
You said you
Nice.
came back off some feed?
Yeah, came back from a feed, a good feed,
Okay, hell yeah, brother. Well, glad you're here. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, Protein Pug, he's one of my best homies, and we've been gaming together for years now. He's my duo in Rocket League, and we always just get into some trolly shit every time we play a game, so it's always a good time. Asa's here to join us for Pick and Bans. So, Asa, what Pick and Bans are is you pick one good thing that has happened to you or one good thing that you like that's happened in the last week or so, whatever, and you ban one bad thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Basically,
we're gonna go
yeah,
down the line.
yeah.
Pick, ban. I'll go ahead and start us off to give you a little bit.
Yeah, will these be good for personal takes, or are these
Yeah.
Whatever you
Like,
want.
literally anything.
So my pick is gonna be Deadpool. If you were watching the Super Bowl yesterday, you might have seen the little 30-second commercial of the Deadpool movie coming out, and I instantly went to YouTube and looked at the trailer. It's called Deadpool and Wolverine, and pretty much they pulled Deadpool and said, "Hey, you're part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe now. Go save us." And so he's like, "I'm Marvel's savior, or Messiah, the Marvel Messiah."
Marvel
And
Messiah.
so I'm really excited for that movie. I think it's gonna be funny as fuck. I think they're gonna try and save the shit that the MCU has been, and I'm excited to see Wolverine from Hugh Jackman back on screen.
Yeah, dude, me too. He's the best.
It's gonna be so good,
He's the
bro.
best, bro. Yeah,
He looked at the camera and said, "Listen, pegging is not new for me, but it is for Disney."
What?
Yeah, bro. He made a pegging joke in the trailer. Disney's
my
pulling
Can't
out
wait.
all the stops, bro. They're trying so hard to get people bought in again.
I can't wait.
All right.
But yeah, that's my pick.
Hell yeah. Well, my pick is that my Super Bowl bets went absolutely crazy, bro. I went
Good shit.
crazy, bro. I've had the worst betting season ever, bro. Since my start, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like every year, like I'm usually, I'll hit
Even?
some bets. Yeah, just about even. Dog, this year has just been failure
Hell.
after failure, dude. I haven't had a good week
Same.
yet.
I had
But
2 good weeks and then nothing.
But my best week was the Super Bowl last year, and I said, "Damn it, I'm gonna do it again." And we threw like 7 prop bets down, 5 of them hit, bro. Just to highlight a couple of them.
Dang.
Usher, I bet that he wasn't gonna come out with sunglasses on his first appearance. Cha-ching. The next
Cha-ching.
one was that he was gonna expose a nipple. And
Cash.
I'm gonna be honest. For a second there, I thought he was just gonna be in that like white suit thing that he was in
Yeah.
the whole time, and I was like, bro, I might have messed up.
You're sitting here betting on a grown man to take off his fucking top.
Hey, bro, but that shit hit.
It
That
shit hit?
hit. You
Science.
can't knock it. Yeah, bro, that's
Can't knock it.
science. That's science. But yeah, yeah, dude, I definitely redeemed myself, and I ended the season happy. So,
Good for you.
all right,
for you.
Asa, do you need a moment?
Yeah. No.
right, what's your
a
pick?
couple
All right, bet.
All right, so my pick for the week is going out.
Oh yeah.
I haven't been out in a few months. I've been focusing on the craft. Staying diligent, recovering, taking care of myself. My well-being, and this weekend we let loose a little bit.
Nice.
So we went out downtown as a team. Had some fun. Me and the guys.
As a team,
and,
what do you do?
we split up into groups and we bar hopped.
No, I
and
mean
then
like
met.
for a living. What do you mean team?
Oh, yeah, bro. We play rugby. My team, we're a professional rugby team. So,
Hell yeah,
the
Houston
boys gotta,
SaberCats.
yeah, shout out H-Town. The boys gotta,
Oh,
come together as a team during preseason.
That's
oh
lit,
yeah.
dudes. Listen, I've like only been around you and like I guess Blake and some other rugby guys. Not you, Blake, other Blake, but um, it just seems like y'all know how to have a good time, bro. That is one trait that rugby players have, bro. They just love to party.
Yeah. And it's just like you go anywhere in the world, like the Europeans, African, all kinds of like places all over the world,
Mm-hmm.
Australia, they have a good time. They party.
Hell
But
yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
they chill.
Yo,
It's
But
always
yo,
nice.
what would you step out in this weekend, bro? I heard you were dripping.
yeah, so each group spun a wheel. I drew the short straw. So they got to dress me, the rest of my teammates. So they put me in a Goodwill suit, So I was with the USA bandana on top.
That is awesome. I need to
Yeah.
see a picture of that after
Yeah,
this.
Lee, I'll send you a
The
photo.
bandana was the icing on the cake, bro.
Fucking
Yeah,
American. Oh my god, that
yeah,
is good.
and I rizzed up some ladies.
Hell
Of course
yeah.
you did. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
How could you not? You must have
give me a
been
moment.
oozing confidence with that outfit on.
Oh yeah, bro. Give me
That's a good pick
after
though.
a certain amount of drinks, man. The boy was locked in.
Yeah, that's a good pick. It's always nice to get out after you have a few hermit
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, going over to the bands now. My band is Mail Couriers and Scuff. More so the mail carriers,
I was
however you
thinking male
say it.
like gender.
No,
Yeah,
MAIL.
I got you.
So delivery services, in this
Okay.
case UPS. So part of the blame is on Scuff, which if for those who don't know, Scuff is a controller brand where you can have not modded, but controllers that have paddles on the back to help you press your buttons, and a lot of pro players and competitive COD players use it. I ordered a brand new one that I've saving up for. Bought a 4 paddle one to be able to click every button and whatnot, so I could grind some rank play and fucking fight the cheaters to the best of my ability. I was on vacation, as y'all know. I ordered it specifically because it said it was estimated February 16th, in which I would be home from my trip. However, it got delivered 2 days ago to my front door, in which no one was home, and I'm sitting there nervously. I even asked one of my buddies to go check on it, but at that point, it was too like I would have gotten there at the same time as him. So I get home and my package was stolen. So
Damn.
I'm currently in the process of communicating with UPS and Scuff to see if there's anything that can be done about it. But fuck this apartment complex and fuck deliveries to the front door. My leasing office just decided not to take deliveries starting this year.
Oh my god,
So
dude.
yeah, so it has to be to the door. And it got stolen. So that's my
Jesus,
ban.
bro.
Fuck them.
I didn't know that little detail.
Yeah, it's fucking
That's
annoying.
tragic, bro. I'm sorry.
Fucking stupid.
Unlucky.
Damn.
But yeah, that's my ban.
All right. Well, my ban is Tony Romo doing the Super Bowl. I'm done with that shit, dog. You know, it was fun at first when he first started commentating, like he was guessing plays and shit. Good for you, man.
Yeah.
That was dope. But did you see the final call?
Yeah, so like I like Tony Romo, but that call was terrible.
Yeah.
Like he just
But
won
he
the
does
Super
it
Bowl
all
and
the
you started.
time, bro. Like he'll
I haven't
just
noticed it.
He just
I really don't
ramble.
notice
He
it.
be yapping, bro. He's a yapper.
I'm also one of those people. As soon as the game's over, I'm standing up and like
Yeah.
going to pee or going to grab a piece of some like food.
Nah,
Like as soon as
not
the
me.
game's over,
I gotta
I'm
watch
tuned
the
out.
celebration in the Super Bowl. I
The
don't
Super
care
Bowl,
who
yeah,
it
no,
is.
that's different. I'm saying like the reason I haven't
Yeah.
noticed it before is because when it's
But
over, I
yeah,
get
I
up.
mean, Jim
But I
Nance,
didn't notice
like
it this time.
Jim Nance gave the call. It was a great call. Said jackpot, whatever. Kansas City wins, and then let the crowd like roar. But Tony cuts off the crowd cheering and just starts rambling about
Yeah.
Hardman came back from the Jets this year, and then he came back, and it's like he knew he
It was
was
bad.
rambling and he was trying to save it, but it was too late,
Um,
and he just kept going.
Yeah.
Tony Romo to me during the Super Bowl was like when Grandpa comes out of the retirement home for the get together family gathering and you're watching the game with them and You
He's
just
just
realize
telling
he's been talking
stories.
for a minute and just rambling on. You're like,
Yep.
that's right, Tony
Yeah.
Romo.
You just throw some that's
Mhm.
crazies.
That's crazy, Tony.
Yep.
All right, Asa, what's your band?
My band for the week after today, man, gotta be fitness testing, man. Doing
Testing?
fitness testing, man.
The
Having
fitness
a
Grand Pacer test.
Yep. We ran a shuttle test today, and Houston got a cold front, and it was
Oh.
incredibly windy. So running in the cold wind, that just leaves you
Piercing.
coughing the rest of the day. And I feel like I have asthma, so. But it's a part of being great. So it's the pill you swallow.
Yep.
But we're
Yep.
banning that shit.
Banning
Ban
that
it.
shit.
Banning it now, instantly.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I banned those a long time
Yeah.
ago, brother.
Ban
I
running.
banned
Yeah.
fitness tests a long time ago from my life. Yeah, it's been
I
a
haven't
minute.
done that shit in a while.
Yeah.
I would, dude. Speaking of, like, I was gassed on the mountain, bro. I went down one
Yeah.
run snowboard. I'm still sore, bro. Like, I'm out of shape. It was a wake up call, for
Dude,
sure.
yeah.
But
I bet that is taxing.
no, it was definitely, especially how out of shape I was. I even told myself when we booked it like a month ago, all right, let's just get in the gym for a month, so I'm not completely, unprepared. I didn't go fucking once.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fuck fitness in general. Dak, any closing remarks before we fucking outro this bitch?
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly forget where I left off at Rocket League. I feel like we weren't done, but just know that Carmine Corp won the regional and they're the best in EU right now. And it's crazy over there. And North America is doomed.
Zen Revenge Tour EU? Question mark.
Dude, maybe he needed some adversity in his life. That dude was winning everything.
he needed to be humbled, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, shout out to Protein Pug, aka Asa, for coming on and being a guest for our pick and bands segment of the show. We hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in to next week's episode number 14. We'll be back at it with the coverage of the CDL matches and any other gaming news and what else that may arise. But thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Asa, aka Protein Pug, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.
Later.
Peace.
Deuce.